Tywydd Cymru, boys!
Dwi eisiau gwybod be mae celebs o tu allan i Gymru yn meddwl am ein gwlad bach arbennig ni. Felly nes I wahodd y cyflwynydd teledu a radio Vic Hope I dreulio deuddydd yma iddi gael cwmpo mewn cariad efo'r lle. How?
Oh my gosh, I don't think it's the best way to do it.
Da ni'n fwy na glo, defaid a Gareth Bale.
I was not singing, I was just doing this.
Felly be am I ni chwalu'r ystrydebau yma a phrofi unwaith ac am byth bod ni'n fwy na daffs a taffs. Mae'n celeb ni tro yma yn gyflwynydd teledu a radio, yn newyddiadurwr, yn awdur, yn actifydd, yn neud gwaith gwrthfoddol. Os yna rhywbeth di ddim yn neud, hi ydi babe Radio 1, Vic Hope. A efo chydig o hope, geith I amser arbennig yma.
I guess what first comes to mind is it was very, very wet. And what can I do to prepare for it? I'm very ashamed to say I don't know really anything about the Welsh language apart from the fact that it sounds so melodious. It's a stunning language. Everyone that I know from Wales is way friendlier. If this goes out in England, I'm going to be in trouble, but way friendlier than anyone I know from England. Where is that place that I'm going to find a lovely little bit of peace? I think Wales could be it.
Mae ein arwr lleol ni tro yma yn canu, yn cyfansoddi, yn cynhyrchu cerddoriaeth ac yn dipyn o A-lister yn y sîn gerddoriaeth Gymraeg. Mae hi'n brysur o hyd yn gigio ac yn rhyddhau cerddoriaeth, a hi ydi Brenhines Soul Cymru, Edith. Edith, diolch am dod ar yr antur yma hefo fi, a croeso I Aberaeron, neu croeso nôl, achos ti wedi treulio lot o dy blentyndod yma, yndo?
Do, ie, mae'n really neis bod nôl, really cyffroes bod ar y trip yma, mae'n really special. A ie, just mor neis bod nôl lle dwi wedi tyfu lan.
So, Vic Hope, be wyt ti'n gwybod am Vic yn barod?
So, dwi wedi gweld Vic tyma bach ar y teledu. Dwi wedi bod yn gwylio'r Voice wrth tyfu lan, so dwi wedi gweld hi ar hynna. A hefyd, wrth gwrs, mae hi ar BBC Radio 1. So, dwi'n gwybod bod hi yn cyfarwydd efo cerddoriaeth really da.
She knows her stuff.
She knows her stuff. So, fi'n really cyffroes I nabod hi bach mwy.
Ti eisiau gweld beth gan hi ddeud?
Please.
Okay, let's go.
The Force of Wales, Wales's brand. I guess what first comes to mind is Tom Jones. but it's because he's such an icon.
Yeah.
Personally,
Tom Igorls.
Yeah.
Wedi creu argraff ar bawb.
Amazing. I do think of sheep. Wow. Everyone in Wales seems to have a good voice. Like when you watch any of those singing programmes. Oh, and also, like choirs, like religious.
Yeah, lush,
really lush.
So potent, and these voices that are so powerful.
Mae'n gwybod ei bethau.
Ydy mae.
I love taking walks, breathing in the air, being around greenery.
Fi'n teimlo hynna. Oh my gosh.
I assume that the communities in Wales, particularly rural Wales, are not going to be as diverse as in London. Obviously, I mean, like, I don't think anywhere in the world is quite as diverse as London. There are so many cultures, there are people from so many countries here, there are so many languages being spoken, and you just walk down the street. And this is something I'm used to. Like, I grew up in Newcastle. I was the only brown person black person in my school, me and my brothers. So I'm very used to it.
Oh my gosh.
Ti'n uniaethu efo lot o beth yn mae'n deud?
Really uniaethu, really edrych mlaen I just cael sgwrs dy hi. Gyda ymwybyddiaeth, ti'n mo? Mae yna ymwybyddiaeth o gwlad a sut mae'n gweithio hefyd. A mae hwnna'n really pwysig, dwi'n meddwl, o rhywun sydd ddim yn byw yn Cymru. I kind of, ti'n modd, adnabod pwy sy'n byw ma, sut dyn ni'n byw, a pa fath o gwlad da ni.
Ti'n edrych mlaen?
Okay, so I'm on my way to West Wales. I'm going to be spending 2 days there, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to whatever awaits me. I'm looking forward to meeting all the people and immersing myself in all things Welsh.
Wel, ti di dod i'r lle cywir, Vic. Vic Hope, how are you? Croeso I Gymru!
Diolch! Yay! Well
How do you feel to be here? Are you excited for the next 2 days?
I feel alive. This is so beautiful.
You're in the most aesthetically pleasing place in Wales ever. It's like, it's so Instagrammable, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. I've already had my phone out. Look, there's dogs behind
everywhere.
us.
Hwyaid.
Hwyaid.
Hwyaid, yeah. We've got 2 days together. What do you hope to gain from the experience?
I'm constantly searching for new places that give me a sense of peace, that feel like little havens. And I've always imagined that Wales would be or could be one of those places because of the nature. I'm obsessed with nature. I feel like even from the tiny little bits that I've seen and from being here, this feels like a little sanctuary.
Yeah. You also said everyone in Wales can sing. You're correct.
For the surface area, it seems like there's a high ratio of good singer to land. So, so it's just an assumption.
You like meeting new people and seeing new places, and we've got someone who's going to join us on this journey, our local legend.
Right.
So, would you like to meet her as
Yes.
well? Yes!
Yeah.
We're going to have so much fun. Dwi wir yn edrych mlaen at y ddau ddiwrnod nesaf o Vic. Mae hi mor hyfryd. Dwi sy'n teimlo bod ni'n ddwy hyn ar ein gwyliau hefo'n gilydd. Ond na, mae gennau waith pwysig i wneud, felly ffwr â ni. Vic, this is our local legend, Edith. She's a singer. Yeah, have a hug. Hug it out. Yay, love! She's a singer, songwriter, so cool, a badass, way cooler than me.
So what kind of music do you do?
Yeah.
So I do a mixture of like Welsh soul, hip hop, R&B, bit of rock as well, ambient soul.
Also, do you sort of draw inspiration from places like this as well when you're writing?
Definitely. I think one of my main sources of inspiration is nature. You know,
You two are so similar. It's like kindred spirits over here.
Yeah, you do feel like a creativity and a buzz just come to you because like your mind clears and there's space for you to explore.
I mean, look how magical it is. I mean, the scenery and, I mean, the houses, this whole town and then beyond this town is magical. There's so many amazing places as well.
Imagine being a kid here, like just having this space, like we don't always get that.
We take it for granted as well.
granted.
Wherever you are in nature, it feels like home. There's something you can connect to that, like, just makes you feel safe.
You feel safe and you feel free.
And free,
It's like it's this potent mixture. Well, the sun's shining down on me. I'm like, ready, bring it on. Let's go. Very happy. Happy.
I'm Danny, let's go.
I'm Danny.
I'm Danny. Edith, beth ti'n meddwl o Vic?
Mae hi'n really lush.
Mae'n mor neis,
Mae
yn dydi?
hi'n mor lush. Really, really croesi, kind of gofyn mwy o cwestiynau am ei diwylliant hefyd.
Ie. Dwi'n teimlo fel... Dwi'n gwybod, mae yna egni really neis. Dwi'n gwybod os o'r hael ydi o, neu dwi'n gwybod os just hi ydi o, ond...
The good vibes.
Yeah, really good vibes.
Bod hi'n da iawn efo ieithoedd, bod hi wedi astudio yn Cambridge, os dwi'n iawn.
Fi'n gwybod bod hi'n DJ o'n nag yw e, a fel, obviously mae gwyneb adnabyddus i gael dau.
Mae hefyd yn ei lot dros hawliau dynol. Fi'n un sy'n mad am chwaraeon, basically, a wedyn fi'n gwybod bod hi'n ei lot Made by Sport sy'n helpu unigolion ifanc i ddatblygu yn y maes.
Wel, mae'n chwal i'n fan anfersol o Strictly Come Dancing, so fi'n gwybod oddi ar hwnna.
Dwi'n meddwl bod o'n eitha cool bod hi'n dod i Gymru a bod hi'n cael gweld faint o Gymraeg sy'n cael ei siarad yn fama, llynde.
Un o'r rhagdybiaethau Vic oedd bod pawb yng Nghymru yn medru canu. A gan bod hi'n licio cwrdd â phobl newydd, dwi wedi trefnu bod hi'n cwrdd â chryw ifanc, cool a talentog, Eilwyd Pantycelyn.
Eilwyd Pantycelyn are a choir. They get together and compete in the Eisteddfod, which is a huge cultural festival in Wales, which is where we started our love for performing, isn't it, Edith?
Yeah, I think we're going to really see some of the raw, like, talent that starts really in the Eisteddfod, because, I mean, this is where I started, so I'm really excited to see. And the voices! Just the voices!
The voices are amazing! Everyone can sing in Wales!
i Fanta Celyn.
Diolch!
Chi moyn ymuno gyda ni? Would you like to join us?
Yeah? I can't sing. I'm not Welsh. You're in Wales, how good. I know. You're already Welsh.
It was beautiful. It was stunning.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're all amazing.
Couple of warm-ups.
Warm-ups.
Hapus.
Hapus. See? So very happy.
Iawn, oce. Pam da wele. Mi'n ddechrau gyda la 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 la, iawn? Pam da gili? 2, 3.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Cappuccino, cappuccino, cappuccino. 2, 3.
Cappuccino, cappuccino, cappuccino.
A to. Cappuccino, cappuccino, cappuccino. Iawn.
And that's all you need.
Yeah.
And I covers the young end of that.
Ydw e?
I'll be honest, towards the end, I was not singing. I was just doing this. I didn't want to do that to any of you. I'm so sorry. Cover your ears.
This next song is Calon Lan, which means pure heart. And very popular in rugby games and a pub. Chi'n canu fo yn y pub fel arfer? Yeah, it really, again, gets the crowd going.
It's one of those that like everyone just sings.
Everyone knows it, everyone sings. So yeah, if you'll probably pick it up.
Okay.
By the end.
Because that's very ambitious, but we'll see.
Beautiful guy. And you were joining in on Calon Lan.
Yeah, once I knew when it was coming in, just that one bit, I felt roused.
Yeah, you know, it feels good, doesn't it?
Methu credu bod Vic yma yn taflu hun i fewn i'r profiad yma ac yn canu Hafan Gobaith. A mae aelwyd Pant y Celyn yn swnio yn wych, felly dwi'n meddwl fodrwn ni gadarnhau be oedd hi yn barod yn gwybod bod ni gyd yn gallu canu, boys.
Well, that was lovely, wasn't it?
So nice.
Vic, you've heard two iconic Welsh songs there, and you sang along.
Well, I've got one word of one song.
Go on, give us a little tune.
Oh, no, remind me and I'll sing it.
Calon Lan.
Calon Lan.
Yay! Beautiful!
So that was day one in West Wales. That was lovely. I'm absolutely exhausted though. It's weird, isn't it, when you're just outside for so much of the day, the fresh air, it sort of like cleans you out. It like flushes your system and it leaves you exhausted at the end, but in a really good, wholesome, healthy way. So I feel amazing. I'm excited to see what day 2 has to offer. It was just stunning seeing the nature and being here on the coast, Aberystwyth and Aberaeron as well. And yeah, my heart just feels really full from hearing all those young people singing. So yeah, it was a beautiful day. Roll on day 2, but I need to get some sleep now.
Wel, da ni wedi cael diwrnod cyntaf hamddenol a hyfryd hefo Vic heddiw. Da ni wedi gweld hwyed, da ni wedi canu, be well. A mae hi yn amlwg wedi bod i lefydd eitha stunning yn y byd yma, ond dwi'n benderfynol o ddangos iddi hi bod Cymru yn medru cystadlu hefo'r llefydd stunning yna. Achos mae Cymru'n stunning hefyd. A fori, mae gennym ni ddiwrnod llawn hwyl, hefo twtch bach o nostalgia hefyd. So dwi'n wir yn edrych mlaen at hynna. Ond yn gyntaf, cysgu. Wel, chi fori.
Diwrnod 2 a dwi wedi cyffroen lan. Dwi fel plentyn sydd yn mynd i wersyll yr Urdd Llangrannog am y tro cynta, achos da ni yn wersyll yr Urdd Llangrannog! Oh, mae gen i gymaint o atgofion melys o'r lle yma, cwmpo lawr y llethr sgïo, bod ofyn mynd ar y quad bikes, fflyrtio yn y towpath. A dwi'n methu aros i rannu'r atgofion yma hefo Vic. Dems yr Urdd. Dyddiau da.
Hey, Mr. Gan tro ac i dweud, gan gael i ganu, ochr i'r dy
Dwi wedi cael gymaint o hyder o fod yn rhan o'r urdd a aelwydydd gwahanol lle.
Un o'r pethau special am Gymru, chwch chi'n neud e trwy'r ysgol, byddwn ni'n canu cael lan fyna, chwch ni gyd yn gwybod y geiriau, achos byddwn ni'n canu yn ysgol, ni'n canu lawr yn llew, yn dre.
Croeso i Gymru lawiog. It wouldn't be Wales if it wasn't raining.
No, we've had everything. We've had sunshine, there was snow the day before, we've got rain.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the natural world. We're a part of it. We love it. I feel alive.
And we're still here, you know?
Wedi cael gymaint o brofiadau wrth gystadlu mewn tîmoedd yn unigol, gymaint o bethau gwahanol. Felly mae fi wedi adeiladu gymaint o hyder.
Mae'r profiadau maen nhw wedi roed i ni, fel pobl ifanc yng Nghymru, sdim byd yn cymharu dy fe, really.
Just cael joio cwmni yn gilydd, ond hefyd neud rhywbeth ni wir yn mwynhau a dangos sefylliad ni bawb yng Nghymru.
I haven't been here since I was a kid. This is where we used to come as children, sort of a rite of passage for Welsh kids to do activities and meet new people through the medium of Welsh.
Right.
And this is our youth, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Mae just mor neis bod nôl yn lle mor nostalgic.
Yeah. OK, stop cynta. First stop. Waldringo. So, what's Waldringo in Saesneg?
Climbing wall.
Climbing wall. Oh my gosh.
The quad bike over there too.
Yes. Did you have anything like this?
Yeah, we
when
did
you were
actually.
Younger?
So we had this place in Northumberland called Kielder Water, where we'd go on trips like away for the weekend. We did orienteering, quad biking, rock climbing, and there was like indoor activities as well. Oh, canoeing and whitewater rafting.
Oh my God!
But the big thing was the fact that we would be away from home for the weekend without our parents, and we'd be staying in.
Glaw, gwynt a mwy o law. A oes heddwch? Come on Cymru, rho frec i ni efo'r tywydd yma.
It's all
Tywydd Cymru, boys! Oh. Just neges sydyn I ddeud bod fi'n dod â helmets nôl mewn I ffasiwn. Na, dim really. Ni'n mynd I wneud y rhaffer.
Amser i'r tair ohonon ni bondio ymhellach hefo chydig o marfer corff I gadw'n gynnes, gan fod y tywydd mor ddychrynllyd.
OK. OK. Oh, da iawn, Fish.
It's like this.
Go on, Fish. Wow, oh my gosh.
I don't think it's the best way to do it.
Maybe forward, line. Go forward. Oh, full start. There you go. Da iawn.
I feel like an animal.
Like a crab.
Like a little crab. There's a crab on the Welsh beach.
Da iawn. Gwaith tîm. Hei, mae hi lot gwell na fi'n mynd I fod yn gwybod hwnna'n ffaith.
Ti'n really gyflym.
I'm so shaky!
Newn ni dal chi os chi'n cwmpo.
Os ti'n cwmpo if you fall. Dim twyllo I hwn, OK? Fi ddim eisiau nhw I gael anaf.
This is not cheating.
Nope.
This is community.
You just translated what I said in Welsh. Chwarae teg. Mae'n good sport.
Ti'n cael un, ti'n meddwl ti'n gallu neud, Miriam?
Dwi'n meddwl fyddai yn wael am wneud bob un. So, os gynnu fi ddim lot o ffydd yn fi fy hun. Bron yna!
Aia!
Da iawn! Da iawn, Edith!
Well, da iawn.
Oh,
Da iawn.
Oh, na, fy rhoi. OK, la.
Just gwylio'ch traed chi, because like, it catches you out, like the holes in the middle.
Just get your feet on the
knots. Yeah. Yeah, ti da.
Bron yna. Hey! Da! Tri!
Bob blwyddyn ers 1922, mae'r urdd a phobl ifanc Cymru yn anfon neges o heddwch i'r byd. Ac eleni cafodd y neges I greu gan Edith a myfyrwyr Prifysgol Caerdydd.
This year, Edith is involved in that message.
I have experienced things like this before, but working with young people on a message of goodwill on anti-racism is something different and something for me to experience as someone mixed race. Yeah, I think it was just really special and I felt really accepted in their presence and everyone was just so lovely. It was just such a special process, I think.
I really like that it's a positive message, although it's dealing with something that is so inherently awful. I'm like you, I'm mixed race and grew up in a place where I didn't know anyone else like me. My family was the only family I'd ever seen that was interracial. I'd never experienced it. I'd never seen it on the TV or in books. There was no representation. And in my school, there was quite a few Asian pupils, but there was no one of African or Caribbean descent. And so you feel a little bit alone. And although, you know, things were said, I did experience racism. It's not something I want to hold against anyone. I want to take it in a positive direction and look at ways that we can be better and we can continue to grow. And when I first met you, I was wondering, I was like, what was your experience growing up? Because looking around, it's not dissimilar to what I'm familiar with. And I was wondering if you'd experienced maybe the same.
Yeah, really similar. Me and my sister were the only mixed race kids in our school. So growing up without that representation was difficult at times, you know? But I think it made us closer and it made us stick together as sisters, as mixed race sisters. Yeah, through the years of us being in school.
You know what, I just feel such inclusion from everywhere that I've seen so far here.
I'm so glad.
In Wales, I feel that sense of community and I feel like it's a warm place.
Exactly, and that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That is why I'm still here. You know, there's been so many times where I could easily be like, I'm going, I'm off, you know, I'm going London. But there are so many things that have actually drawn me back to wanting to stay here and keep working on my identity and my Welsh identity with my Bayesian heritage, and seeing how that can form into something.
And flourish.
And flourish, which is happening, you know. Mae'n mor neis bod yn rhan o'r scene cerddorol Cymraeg, bod yn creadigol, cael swydd yn siarad Cymraeg, a just cario ymlaen bod yn creadigol trwy'r iaith Cymraeg. Mae hwnna'n just rhoi shit gymaint o hyder I fi, yn bywyd fi.
Call them out.
Yes,
Call them out.
a mantra to live by. Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Galw neu allan.
Dwi mor falch bod Edith a Vic di gallu rhannu eu profiadau efo'i gilydd a bod ni di gallu dangos I Vic yr holl waith da mae'r Urdd yn gwneud. Diolch, Mr Urdd. Cari ti! Mae Vic yn fan mawr o natur, felly be am I ni ddangos iddi pa mor brydferth mae Cymru yn medru bod. Mynd am dro bach.
Tell you what though, the landscape is stunning.
It's
so
so gorgeous.
Look at those cliffs going into the sea.
So it's so special to have something like this. Yeah. I bobl ifanc, for young people in Wales to come together and do activities and share experiences through the medium of Welsh. And it was my first time going away from my mum and dad.
Yeah,
first holiday. But there was comfort in knowing, oh, I'm just going to be around other Welsh kids and, you know. You know what we could do to warm up? We could do some dancing. We are in Gwersyll yr Urdd, Llangrannog, and Mr Urdd is the Urdd mascot, okay? And he has a song. It's a banger. It's a banger. You can only hope to write a song as good, Edith. So maybe we could learn the dance.
I love
Mr Urdd,
I love dancing.
And warm up a little bit on this little cliffside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Star jumps, 9, 10. Yeah, diolch, tocyn iawn. And then kick.
It's like a jive.
Jive.
Dwi'n really licio pa mor positif ydi Vic a faint mae hi'n dwlu ar natur a bod ti allan a gwerthfawrogi popeth sydd o'i chwmpas hi, hyd yn oed yn y gwynt a'r glaw.
So, hey, Mr Urdd, underglow, gwyn. Mae hwyl I gael y pobl underglow. And again, hey, Mr Urdd, tyd am dro ar hyd y fyr. Gani, holl gynt I Cymru.
Do'n I rioed I dychmygu bydde dawnsio I Hey Mr Urdd ar ben mynydd yn syniad da, ond mae rhaid cadw'n gynnes. Mae Vic wedi treulio deuddydd yma, ac oedd ganddi ddigon o bethau neis I ddeud am Gymru ta beth, ond tybed os ydy hi wedi ffeindio I lle saff hi yma.
Ar lan y môr! Is it so nice? Prydferth. Prydferchoch pyr.
We're just feeling the sun on our faces, like the weather has changed again.
But look at the colours. Like, look at the way the sun is picking out the greens and the ambers and the burgundies, and the sea is like turquoisey. I just think it's
so gorgeous.
Stunning.
We're so lucky. The immense beauty is world class.
Yeah.
Like, this is a place that I would be proud to show any of my relatives from Newcastle, but equally any of my relatives from Nigeria to. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, bring them over. Let's have a cup of tea by the sea.
Yeah.
Lovely. Edith, I'm so happy. Hapus iawn bod ti wedi cael amser mor dda yn dod nôl I dy blentyndod.
Yeah.
Thank you. Diolch so much for being an excellent arwr lleol, local legend.
Diolch I chi. Diolch yn fawr.
I've got one more surprise for you, Vic, for us to... and one more activity. Un gweithgaredd arall. Ond Edith, diolch. You've been absolute seren. Star. Seren.
Diolch, you seren.
Yes! Oh.
Mae Vic wedi sôn gymaint mae hi'n mwynhau dawnsio. Ac oedd hi ar Strictly, felly o'n i methu anfon I nôl I Lundain, heb neu bach o fyntso gwerin. Hii!
How do you feel about learning some Welsh traditional folk dancing?
I'm here for it.
You're up for the challenge?
It'll be a challenge.
Chi'n barod, boys?
Ydyn.
Ni'n barod. Barod?
Barod.
Barod.
Anghofiwch y tango, dawnsio gwerin ddylse fod ar Strictly.
1, 2, 3, a ymlaen.
And then back.
A nôl. A newid lle, strange sides. Ag eto, same again.
7, 8.
Ymlaen. A nôl. A newid lle. And dal dwylo. We're going down. And back up.
OK, falle bod y tango bach mwy sexy na hwn.
Whenever there's been any kind of dancing like that, like Kaylee's and stuff at weddings, I never get involved.
Really?
Never. I've always felt a little bit embarrassed, to be honest, because it's not, I don't know, it always felt like it was quite a grown-up thing to do. Maybe it's because I was always a kid.
Right.
But I've never got involved. But here, I was well up for it. Like,
You were
really
so
want to get
good.
involved. And I love that like, they're all, you know, they're young and they're enjoying it and it's cool. In you go.
Skipio ar yr un fan I orffen. Up, up. Well done.
Do you feel like you've had a full Welsh experience?
Oh my gosh. It's literally been a feast for all the senses.
And do you know what's nice as well? The Urdd and the Gwersyll there, they've done a lot of work with refugees. So they've welcomed refugees from Afghanistan and Ukraine. So I do hope that we give off that welcoming vibe because, yeah, that's what it's all about, really, isn't it?
Well, it's a cause that's very close to my heart. I can work with the Refugee Project and with a few different refugee charities. It's something I care about after my mum, you know, came to the UK following the Biafran War. For my mum, all that matters is safety, and from safety comes happiness. And all that we want in life is to have a family who is safe and happy. And this is a place that I can feel that, and it's no surprise that actually Wales has been brilliant in housing people who needed that help the most when they needed it the most. It's something my mum taught me, having grown up in a war zone, running away from air raids and bombs and being fed by the Red Cross because they couldn't feed themselves. Like, what she was seeking when she came to this country was somewhere to be safe. And that's it, that's life, you know, it's to be safe and happy. And when I was on that mountain, I felt this real feeling of safety. When I was around those young people singing or dancing or being together and being able to do activities, they had a safe space. And whether that's found in nature or it's found in people, I think it's the most important thing, so that's what I'm getting from this.
That brings you so much joy. It's like mission accomplished.
Haven, Haven found.
Diolch so much, Vic.
Diolch
It's been so nice, and yeah, come back anytime for a cuppa and a Welsh cake.
Would love to.
Hapus.
Diolch, you're Seren.
Yeah! Love it! Dwi wedi darganfod lot o bethau dros y deudydd diwetha. Peth cyntaf ydy bod fi eisiau bod yn ffrindiau gorau hefo Vic Hope. Yr ail beth ydy bod ein traddodiadau ni dal i fod yn iach ac yn fyw, a mae pobl ifanc yn dathlu hynna sydd yn amazing. Ac hefyd bod Cymru yn le saff a heddychlon i fod, a na i ddim cymryd hwnna yn ganiataol. Cymru ydy fy lle saff i.